Hier, j'ai fait une promenade dans le parc. C'était calme, mais soudain, un chien a fait beaucoup de bruit et a fait peur à tout le monde autour de lui. Je ne savais pas quoi faire. Alors, je me suis éloignée lentement pour ne pas l'effarer davantage. C'était vraiment surprenant. Tell me, did you understand everything I said? And most importantly, were you able to pick out the expressions using faire? Well, if not, that is what we're going to cover in today's lesson. Vous êtes prêts? C'est parti! Bonjour tout le monde, je suis Sumo, bienvenue au FrenchArena. So as you just heard in that short story, faire doesn't just mean to do or to make. It's part of a ton of expressions that we use in daily life. I'm going to share with you 15 expressions with faire that will instantly boost your vocabulary and help you sound more like a native. Now, in order for you never to forget the expressions you learned in today's lesson, I have created a free PDF for you. All you need to do is input your name and email address in the link in the description box below, and today's lesson will be sent directly to your inbox. It's completely free. This is just to help you reinforce everything you have learned today and continuously practice. With that being said, let's get started with today's lesson. The first and most important part is knowing how to conjugate faire in the present tense. Once you're able to conjugate in the present tense, it makes it easier for you to use these expressions when speaking or writing. Let us conjugate faire together. And so in the present tense, we have je fais, tu fais, il ou elle en fait, nous faisons, vous faites, ils, elles font. First of all, this is an irregular verb. So don't worry if you're thinking, why is it not going the same way? It's an irregular verb, that's first thing. But just remember, you have to memorize how to conjugate this in the present tense. Please, it is extremely important. Number one, we have faire une erreur. Faire une erreur. And this means to make a mistake. Faire une erreur. J'ai fait une erreur dans mes calculs. Now, do you see what I mean by it's good for you to learn the conjugations? This has been used in the past tense, okay? So the expression here is what? Faire une erreur. But do you see what happened between the je and the fait? I have conjugated the faire to be I made, and then I have a mistake. Do you get? So you can't just put je fais une erreur. It has to be conjugated, and then you put the une erreur. Do you understand? Let's look at another example. This is once again in the past tense, but it's still the same. You have to learn it in the present, the past, and hopefully the future, okay? Elle a fait une erreur en tapant son adresse email. So you see, this is what elle a fait. It has been conjugated to she made, not she's making. She made a mistake. So you need to remember your conjugations first of all before you can even form sentences using these expressions. Let's look at number two. We have faire du bruit. Faire du bruit. And this means to make noise. This is something you'll hear if you're around kids a lot or if you're around somewhere that is noisy. Faire du bruit. Les enfants font trop de bruit. Ne fais pas de bruit, le bébé dort. Parents, I know you can relate to this one, right? Exactly. I know how many times I say that, but any which way, do you now see why I keep hammering on the fact that please, you need to learn your conjugation. Once you can conjugate the verb in the present tense and at least the past tense, it makes it easier for you to use this expression. And so once again, that's why I said, if you want to really remember these expressions after you're done watching today's lesson, or if you want to follow along, all you need to do is just input your name and email address in the link in the description box below. And today's lesson will be sent directly to your inbox. Let's look at number three. Faire la vaisselle. Faire la vaisselle. To do the dishes. Faire la vaisselle. Après le dîner, je fais la vaisselle. Or, il déteste faire la vaisselle. 4. Faire les courses. Faire les courses. And this just means grocery shopping, to do some grocery shopping. Or to go grocery shopping, excuse me. Je fais les courses tous les samedis. Nous devons faire les courses pour le dîner. The next one, faire une promenade. Faire une promenade. And this means to take a walk. Remember, I used it in the story in the beginning. Perfect. Nous faisons une promenade au parc. Once again, I know you're going to be like, Sumo, we've heard. Do you see? Nous faisons is the present tense. So what you need to remember is faire une promenade, okay? Nous faisons. I want to say we take a walk. Nous faisons. You've already conjugated that part. Nous faisons. Okay? Take a walk. J'ai fait une promenade dans les jardins du château. 6. Faire du sport. Faire du sport. And that's pretty easy, right? To do sports. Je fais du sport 3 fois par semaine. C'est vrai. Ils font du sport pour rester en forme. 7. Faire une pause. And this means to take a break. What does this remind you of? Let me pause. Boom. Kit Kat. Take a break. Je vais faire une pause de 5 minutes. On a fait une pause pour discuter un peu. 8. Faire la fête. Faire la fête. And this means to party. Not dance, sorry. To party. To party. To party. Sorry. Ils font la fête toute la nuit. On va faire la fête ce week-end. Next one, faire le plein. Faire le plein. And this means to fill up with gas. Faire le plein. I don't know why my hand went up, but I'm guessing the what's it called? The nozzle. Faire le gas. Yeah. Not faire le gas. Fill up with gas. Apologies. J'ai besoin de faire le plein avant de partir. J'ai oublié de faire le plein. Maintenant, le réservoir est vide. Doesn't that suck? How many of these Faire expressions did you already know? Or how many of them have you heard before? And you're like, okay, Sumo, I know how to use these ones. Let me know in the comments below because I'm like, whoa, this is a beautiful language, isn't it? Let's continue. 10. Faire un rêve. Faire un rêve. And this just means to have a dream. J'ai fait un rêve étrange la nuit dernière. Elle fait toujours des rêves agréables. The next one. Faire du shopping. Faire du shopping, and this just means to go shopping. Elles font du shopping tous les samedis. J'adore faire du shopping avec mes amis. 12. Faire la lessive. Faire la lessive, and it just means to do the laundry. Faire la lessive. Je fais la lessive une fois par semaine. Il doit faire la lessive aujourd'hui. 13. Faire du vélo. Faire du vélo, and this means to ride a bike. Faire du vélo. Elle fait du vélo tous les matins. Ils aiment faire du vélo en montagne. The next one, faire des progrès. Faire des progrès, and this means to make progress. Faire des progrès. Tu as fait beaucoup de progrès en français, and I say that to my students every time. L'équipe a fait des progrès remarquables dans le développement du nouveau produit. The next one, faire la tête. Faire la tête, and this means to sulk. So you see a child over there sulking, like, qu'est-ce que c'est faire la tête? Tu sulk. Il fait la tête parce qu'il n'a pas gagné. And then you can say, ne fais pas la tête, ce n'est pas grave. There are so many more, and we've only just scratched the surface. Remember what I said? To help you practice these expressions and a lot more, I have created a free downloadable guide with all 15 Faire expressions and sample sentences. You'll find the link in the description box below. All you need to do is input your name, your email address, and today's guide will be sent directly to your inbox. I have even thrown in some more just to keep you excited and just for you to remember how to use these expressions. They are really important. We use them in everyday conversations. So like I asked earlier, how many of these expressions did you know before? Which ones are new to you? Like, oh my goodness, I've never heard of these before. Thank you so much. You can even take it a step further. Why don't you form a sentence with any of these expressions you just learned today? Surprise, we'll be like, oh wow, Sumo, let me see, let me show you what I can do. Please show me. I would love to read from you. Thank you so much for watching today's fantastic lesson. If you loved it, please give it a like. It really helps this channel. Make sure you subscribe so that you're notified when I upload new lessons. And most importantly, do not gatekeep. Share with your friends. Let them learn about these expressions using Faire. So both of you can practice speaking together. You're like, oh my goodness, I learned how to use this. I learned how to use that. To take it a step further, why don't you check out my next video where I teach you how to use the verb être with different expressions. In this lesson, I taught you 15. In that other video, I teach you so much more. And you equally have a free guide. I mean, what's not to love? Until I see you in that video, bonne journée!